we have a showcase of the senses for you here in Beloit. A forever growing and evolving town, one of Wisconsin's southernmost cities has people for me to meet who have a passion for this place, and I can't wait to meet them.
Hello and welcome to Discover Wisconsin.
One of the biggest weekend events in Beloit is the street dance. Crowds gather in the heart of downtown and reunite together with beer, food, and music. What's your favorite part?
The food. Love to eat, yeah, the food.
Have you been coming here for a while?
You know what? This is only my second time, and I love it, and I'm going to keep coming.
We have some food trucks, and then, of course, we have lots of beer.
I like coming here because it's almost like a reunion every year.
What is your favorite part about this night when you guys come out here?
The dancing. Definitely the dancing.
Got some really good bands, good music, good food, right?
Oh, delicious food. Best food in the Midwest, right here.
So you've heard it. Come to street dances to get the best food, best music, and great ambiance. Tell me about the event. What kind of music can people find here?
We like to keep things lively, so a lot of like throwback 70s, 80s, 90s. It's upbeat, lively, something we can dance to. Keep it fun.
42! Pick up 42!
Yeah.
You're welcome.
This is why you go to a festival. Yum.
Just south of Beloit is Old Settlers Days, which is complete with rides, fair food, and musical performances. This event attracts thousands and even some Grammy-nominated artists. Alex is going to check it out and see what this is all about.
I'm here at Old Settlers Days. And I don't mean to brag, but I am on the teacups and crushing them, I might say. This festival is run by the Rockton Lions Club. It's 100% volunteer run, and 100% of the profits go back to the community. This festival attracts tens of thousands of festival goers, so as you can imagine, it makes a huge impact in the community. So we are at Old Settlers Days, and there is some rich history in this area. Tell me about this festival.
Yeah, Old Settlers Days is like the kickoff to summer. Sort of the unofficial kickoff to summer for us in the Beloit area. Old Settlers Days is known for a solid entertainment lineup, and every dollar they raise, once the bills are paid, goes right back into local organizations and needs here in this region. And it's jam-packed from Thursday all the way to Sunday night, and they end with the fireworks show, which really draws out the entire community.
Cool, and I know that this festival is really known for its country music, especially.
This year's festival here in 2022 really is focused on new and upcoming artists taking the stage, in many cases, some of their first times, and as well as some that have been on stages for many years. So really, whether you're looking for someone new or someone who's been on the road for many years, there's a little bit of everything in between.
And like you said, it's the unofficial kickoff of summer, and it really feels like it. You can really feel the excitement and energy here.
Old Settlers Days, even though it's been around many years, they continue to reinvent themselves and find ways to give back and contribute to the community. They're trying to keep it family friendly, keep the prices affordable, and really provide top-notch entertainment for those that maybe don't have the opportunity to travel very far.
Hotel Goodwin has live musical performances on their swanky rooftop if you're feeling fancy or looking for a bird's eye view of the city. You can even spot fireworks from the baseball stadium from here. Over at the Ironworks Hotel in Merrill and Houston's, they have live music every Friday night. Beloit's Fridays in the Park is a weekly lunchtime concert where a rotating local food vendor serves up a dish while live music is shared with the summer air. Music at Harry's is live bands by the water where guests roll up with their chairs and coolers to ease into the entertainment. Let's see the sights. I am off to see public art via scooter, attend a gallery show, check out some local vendors, and maybe even a baseball game. I have a lot to check out. Let's go. Along the Rock River are public art installations on the outdoor art trail that I'm going to check out. This trail is accessible through walking, biking, or scootering. On Spine Road are artworks honoring blue-collar workers. A statue of the late Ken Hendricks overlooks the Iron Works campus, a growing complex of business and civic developments, which are a visible testament to his visionary imagination, along with his wife and business partner, Diane Hendricks. The landing was created to honor Alonzo Aldrich for his work at the Beloit Iron Works. A large number of the outdoor art installations found in Beloit were created by Beloit College alum O.V. Schaefer. Once over the walking bridge, you can find an American flag that represents motion of magnificent machinery, paying tribute to those who serve our country. Inside the Beloit Art Center, you can find a gallery to roam and classes that you can take to become a better artist yourself. Jerry, you have been a part of the Beloit Art Center for quite some time. Can you tell me a bit about Beloit Art Center? What do you guys do?
Yeah, I can. This art center was formed in year 2000. We have classes. We have artists who rent studio space here. And we have what you see tonight. They have our shows. And we do a total of 28 shows a year. We have 2 shows going on here every month. And we have at the library, we do it quarterly.
So the Beloit Art Center is very much community-based. What sort of classes can the public access through?
Well, we've got a little of everything, I tell you. We have ceramics classes downstairs, painting classes, photography classes, mosaic classes. We've even got some exercise classes going on here. So it's a busy place.
It's really a variety. You guys are doing
diverse.
quite a bit.
We are.
I love that.
It's important to have it here local, so it's accessible, of course. And what it does for the city is to have just one more thing to offer. So it's pretty neat.
It is, and I love that you have so many shows throughout the year, so that if you miss one, you can catch another one.
That's right.
The morning after the street dance, you can find downtown still bustling, now with fresh produce and goods at the weekly farmers market. Beloit's minor league baseball team, the Sky Carp, can be enjoyed at ABC Supply Stadium. Under the lights and surrounded by the irresistible smell of fair food, you can catch a game a few blocks from downtown. The morning before the street dance has sidewalk sales with local vendors right next to where you can visit Fridays in the Park. The Beloit International Film Festival is coming up on its 18th season. The festival happens each year and attracts film submissions from across not only the country, but the rest of the world as well. Here you can view films and meet with their creators as guests engage in artwork that stirs creative spirits. One of the best parts of traveling is trying the food and drink found in a city. Alex is going to guide us through town as she gets a taste of Beloit.
We're sipping pretty in Beloit as we tour the indoor trails. There are beer trails and wine walks and coffee trails, so much to keep you busy and visiting new places. I am at 5 Bar with Levi and Lady. That has a ring to it. You guys are a good duo.
Lady is a Pembroke Corgi, and she's a year and a half. People love her, like, people bring her gifts, and like, she just hangs out. She's always running around.
Well, it adds to that homey atmosphere because there's nothing that makes a home more than a dog, right? This is such a cool place, and it's unexpected in the best of ways.
What started for this bar was I was hosting house parties at my house. and then it started turning into more elaborate themed parties. And then one party was like over 500 bucks I spent on just like booze, fun, decor. I was like, this should be a business. People are coming, this is fun. Kept mulling it over in my head. I was like, you could do 5 original cocktails every month. You could do, the 5 perceptions of flavor: sweet, sour, bitter, umami, salty.
What's the feeling you're trying to create here?
All these weird things that are familiar that maybe you've seen before, like the old owl from the 70s, like photo that like almost every house had. And it's all touch points of like, oh, this feels inviting, familiar. I've seen this before, but maybe not in this application, which is really what we do with the cocktails. Like I mentioned, the 5 perceptions of flavor, the 5 senses, and it's called 5 Bar, and then every month there's 5 new cocktails. Whatever energy you put in, sometimes you get that back, and we put a lot of energy into it, so we get a lot of love back, which is pretty cool.
We know Lucy's has some of the best burgers in town, but did you know that they are on the beer trail with The Rock and 5 Bar? Stop in to check out their long tap list next time you are craving one of their famous bites. The Butterfly Club serves premium dishes of steaks and seafood, but what is even richer is the history behind it all. From being on the doorstep of its 100-year anniversary to the current owner's journeys to where they are now, it is a must for food lovers to come say hi to owner Mike Sala and share in the love that these chefs give their food.
We're very proud to be in Beloit. This is true. Beloit is just one good town to be at this moment. It's very hot town.
And you have a very interesting story. You're from Albania and you came to the United States. Tell me a little bit about your journey to coming here.
Me and my brother Hector, we are over here since 1999, September. We originated in Albania. We escaped to Greece, and from there we got political asylum. We came to the United States after a year plus. Supper Club before the war in Albania also had like a dine-in. We like to be in this kind of business.
And you're doing it, so does it feel good?
We are very, very proud and we are very happy. Over here we employ around closer to 50 people from all ages and all colors. Everybody do an excellent job. The servers, the kitchen, the dishwashers, the front, the musician, everybody. Their quality work make us look good too.
For wine lovers who also like to shop, there is Beloit's Wine Walk. Twice a year, attendees can take a tour of participating vendors' shops, and on their visit, they can taste that vendor's featured wine. Alex tries this event for herself and explores what she can find.
So we're known for skincare. I've been formulating for 20 years now. I formulate facial lines, we have bath bombs, soaps with sea sponges. You can come make custom blended perfumes and colognes, which is really fun for the community.
And you moved the store from Rockford to Beloit. What's it been like to be a part of this downtown Beloit community?
I love all that Beloit does with their events and really draws the community together. I've been to many before I had my store, and I just love seeing the community come together to support.
The Flying Pig has a plethora of candies, popcorns, teas, and more goodies for your sweet tooth to enjoy. There's even a coffee trail here for fans of lattes, teas, and baked goods. Just like the beer trail, the coffee trail has its own stamps for you to collect for a prize. It is time to get a feel for Beloit as we dive into cars, be splashed by race boats, and get our hands dirty in nature.
Love racing here in Beloit, Wisconsin. Been coming here since I was about 9 years old. So for me it's been, I guess, this is my 34th season of racing, and it kind of has a pretty soft spot in my heart for, it's a place I used to come with my dad when I was little, and so kind of continuing that now with my kids.
What's special about these boats?
All of them are meant to sit up on top of the water and kind of use a cushion of air to ride on top of it, and so you only have about 6-8 inches of the back of the boat and the propeller in the water. And so you're more flying than going through the water. The car guys will talk about how the track is constantly changing because of temperature and sun coming or going, but our track is always changing every couple inches ahead of us.
I'm sure it keeps you on your toes.
Absolutely.
What speeds are you reaching out there?
So the dehydro out here, it's a little bit of a shorter course, so I was seeing about 76 miles an hour today. But the fun isn't necessarily going that fast. The fun is doing that a few inches away from some of your other friends that are all trying to beat you. It's the family that we've kind of developed here. You know, we've known each other for so long, and you kind of get this familial relationship with everybody you race with, and it's just the fun in that. Racing is awesome, but talking about it at the end and kind of giving each other a hard time, that's what really makes it count for me.
I am going over to the Beloit Autorama, which is a car show that has old classics to modern muscle cars. Maybe this NASCAR driver can tell me more about this event.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I love being here as a car enthusiast myself, you know, racing cars on the weekends. Whenever I have free time, I just like looking at cars, and, you know, to see all the different types of cars here, whether it's American muscle, Corvettes, you have imports in the corner over there, some trucks. There's something for everybody here. Let's face it, you know, nothing's cooler than a car with a big motor, and I think a lot of these kids feel the same way.
How did you get into NASCAR racing?
So I got into NASCAR racing because I just grew up a fan of auto racing. Like anything with 4 wheels and a motor, whether it was monster trucks, NASCAR, that was what I loved. Once I found out that kids could race, going to my local short track, Irwindale Speedway, it was something that I wanted to do. And as time went on, I found my place as a race car driver, and here we are today.
What can people from all walks of life do when they get here, and why is the car show for everyone?
There's the swap meet area, like I mentioned. If you're someone who's building your own project car, you can go there and just pick up stuff and then head home and start working. Or if you're you know, just a car enthusiast like myself who wants to check out your favorite classic car, you can go ahead and walk the aisles here and check out which one you like the best.
At the Welty Center, science meets fun. Program Director Aaron is going to tell us about what goes on here at Big Hill Park, where people come to get into the great outdoors.
Out here, we try to bring nature education that's science-based to the State Line area. The school district of Beloit does 5 full-grade field trips with us. We do have public programming that's open and available to families. We're hoping to get the community involved with understanding the importance of the way that our climate is changing. In a couple of different ways. People can come out and measure their carbon footprint and see some of the ways that they can improve what they're doing from day to day.
And then the beautiful land that we're sitting on, what do you want families to know, or just the people to know about visiting the center and the land around you? What can they do here?
I really would just encourage people to come out and explore Big Hill Park. It's a really great introduction to hiking and being outside. We have 3 major biomes that they can explore, or different types of habitats. We have the prairie that the Rock County Conservationists help us manage. And we have the forested area, which is really great, lots of mushrooms and things to explore. And then you can get all the way down to the bottom of the park, and there's a little creek called Goose Creek that empties into the Rock River, so you can get down towards the waterfront. So really just a lot of beautiful spaces to explore. There are lots of trails. There's a bicycle trail that connects to the Peace Trail, so you can ride all the way to Janesville if you'd like.
I've had a lot of fun here in Beloit, and I can feel how its residents have a passion for this city and all the growth it has gone through. We have heard music, tasted some food and drinks, and seen the sights, had our hearts race, and gotten our hands dirty. The best part, though, I think, was hearing from people who cherish the home they have found here in Beloit. I can't wait to hear more stories like theirs.
Visit shop.discoverwisconsin.com and discover new ways to share the Wisconsin love.